think Jeff Bezos goes through stuff? This man's a billionaire.
Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today's a little different. It's 2022 and this is my first video of 2022 and we're currently in my bathroom because today is a solo day. Get ready with me. I am getting ready to go to the movies. I'm taking myself out on a nice little date. I decided to go ahead and film me getting ready and also talk about 2022 and just certain goals that I set for myself that I feel like a lot of people can relate to. Maybe even inspire you to set that kind of goal for yourself. Before we get started with today's video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, join the family. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell button. That way you are notified every single time I upload a new video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Guys, it's 2022. How's everybody's 2022 going? Like for me, it's different because last year, if you guys don't remember, I caught COVID early 2021. So I started off the new year sick in bed. And this year I'm feeling great, even though the Omicron, whatever it's called, knock on wood, I'm good. So 2022 started off really good so far for me. I'm really blessed. I'm really feeling good about that. I really hope your 2022 is starting off really good. Today's video is not really catered to the makeup. Of course, I'm going to show you all what I am doing, but I kind of just want to talk. And I said I was going to get better at that, talking to my videos and getting out of my shell. So today I'm like, let's talk about goals. Let's talk about goals. First off, before I even get into talking, I kind of want to start my face so I can make sure I am talking and doing the makeup and not just talking and I'm just sitting here no makeup on, you know what I mean? So I did my brows first because talking while doing that is just impossible for me. So I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro concealer and this is in the shade Orange Corrector. I'm just going to touch up these dark circles, okay, because they're kind of showing. Currently, I am getting ready because I am taking myself out on a date. Yes, solo dates. I'm gonna be taking my concealer to kind of blend this out too. I was watching Alyssa Ashley's recent YouTube video, or one of her recent YouTube videos. If you don't know who Alyssa Ashley is, she is a YouTuber and she filmed a solo get ready with me, a solo date get ready with me. And I'm like, I want to do that because I used to always, you know, go out by myself, like take myself out on like dates and stuff. And I kind of stopped doing that really because like, you know, COVID kind of happened. Not kind of, COVID happened. And, you know, being around people was just not it. I don't know about y'all, but I love going to movies by myself. I love going out by myself. I don't know, like I have like moments, I'm an Aquarius, I have moments where like I love being alone. And I think that's really important to make sure that you are still doing it, you know, making sure that you are having that alone time. So one of my 2022 goals is to go out more by myself. Like take myself out on solo dates, continue doing that and implementing that into my routine instead of always trying to wait for my friends or wait on like a guy or something to take you out. Like, no, go out and do the fun thing that you want to do. You know what I mean? And I love how in Alyssa Ashley's video she mentioned like, you know, you don't have to be, you know, single to do that. If you're in a relationship, make sure you're going out by yourself sometimes too and having that alone time because I think it's very important to make sure that you are taking time out for yourself, even when you are in a relationship, single, when you're a wife, a girlfriend, a mom, whoever you are, making sure you're, you know, setting time for you, taking care of you, because at the end of the day, all you really have is you. You know what I mean? I mean, you and God. So yeah, I'm going to the movies. I haven't been to the movies in a long time. I'm a movie girl. I love going to the movies. I think I'm gonna start off with my eyes first. So I'm gonna put some of that Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on my eyelids and prime my eyes. Today's look is very simple, but I I want to have a beat face. Yeah, so I'm going to go see, what is the movie called? A Journal for Jordan. That is that new Michael B. Jordan movie, and Denzel Washington actually directed the movie. So I'm super excited to see it. I decided, why not film, you know, a solo day, get ready with me. It's crazy because I saw this girl tweet on Twitter about how like it's weird that girls go out to dinner by themselves or go to the movies by themselves. And I was kind of like, what? Like making it seem like it's such a downfall to choose to do that. Like you just gotta wait on a man to do that. As if like if you don't have a man to take you out to dinner or to the movies, like you're lame or like that's dumb. Like no. I think it's a great thing to do, which I've always done, because I'm the kind of person where if I want some food or if I want to see this movie, in my head, I'm making the decision to do it now. I mean, if you're that friend, that's great. Or if you're that guy, that's great. Like 9 times out of 10, when you say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna go see this movie at 9 o'clock. It's 8:30. You call somebody to do that, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be like, girl, what? Or what? I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? So instead of having to wait, go by yourself. I'm actually setting my eyelids with my loose powder. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. Yeah, so I'm like, I think that's a great thing to do. So setting that time, and I encourage you watching this video, I encourage you to do that. If you've never done that before, I encourage you to do so, because it's fun and it's okay. It's not like a embarrassing thing. And I know sometimes, like, as people, we have that anxiety of being by ourselves, and of course you want to be safe. I'm not even talking about safety. Sitting down at dinner by yourself, sitting down at a table by yourself, you get that anxiety. But it's like after a while, like, bring your AirPods, listen to some music, eat good food, enjoy your solo time, enjoy your own company. Because I saw a quote the other day and it said, out of all the people on the planet, you talk to you the most. So make sure that it's positive. Make sure that you're treating yourself good, because if you don't feel good mentally, physically, you're not going to be good for anybody else. You're not going to be good as a friend, as a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. You're not going to be good for anybody, because if you're not happy within, it's not going to show on the outside. Let's work on that. Let's make sure that we are treating ourselves good. I'm taking my bronzer. This is my MAC Studio Fix bronzer. And to kind of dive into my next goal that I have for myself, it's actually something I set for myself last year. Well, actually the past 2 years, but I still feel like I can work on it more. Is being okay with choosing me more and not feeling guilty or selfish about it.
I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first, Lucian.
And you know, being a caring person has its pros and cons. It really does. Like, I love being a caring person, and no one's gonna change that about me, no matter how badly I'm treated or whatever the case may be. I love being a caring person. I love being there for my friends, my family, people that I care about. I love doing that. But sometimes it is okay to say no. That is something that you should be okay with saying. Everybody does it all the time, but you know, being so caring and not wanting to let anybody down, you're so quick to be like, you know what, let me put aside what I have planned to do just to be there for this person, or to, you know, have fun with this person or whatever it is. When in reality, you're kind of, you know, slowing down what you have going on, trying to please others, you know? And it kind of comes to a point where, like, you know, certain people in your life, and I'm not trying to be like that, but certain people in your life take that for granted. And certain people in your life, you know, always expect you to do that. And when you don't, all of a sudden now you're like a bad person. I've been there, done that. And I let those kind of people go, because if you really care about me, you should understand that as a person. If you really care about me, because if the situation was reversed, if you had to say no to me because of something that you have going on that's very important to you, I understand that, because you can see me anytime. You know, we can always, you know, plan a different day. Surround yourself with the right people who understand that. That's something that I was like, okay, I want to change that. And for the certain people that I was like that for, aren't even in my life anymore. So it's like, I did all that for nothing because look where we are today. Does that make sense? I'm so glad that the people that I have in my life now, people that I surround myself with now, understand that. Because certain people can get so like when you say no to something because you have something else that you have going on, they just take it so to heart. And I'm not like that. Like, it's different if, like, say you let somebody know way in advance, like months in advance. If there's like an event, a birthday, or whatever it is that's like super, super, super important, it's like, okay, understandable, of course I'll be there. You know, like, that's different. But just when certain things come up, like, you know, when certain weekends, like, hey, do you want to go to this party? Or hey, do you want to do this? That's fun. But I know in the back of my head, well, I actually have this I have to do, that has to get done. So, you know, going out to this party or this club can't wait. You know, and saying no to that, and having friends in my life who are so like cool with that. They're just like, oh, no, you're okay. We can plan another day. Or I say, you know, I'm actually busy. I can't do that this weekend, but next weekend I'm free. We can go ahead and do that then. You know what I mean? So having those kind of people who are okay with you saying no because they know at the end of the day, I'll make sure to replan or make sure to reschedule so that way I can still be there. Does that make sense? I'm not saying be a selfish person. Like, no, I'm not saying that. Still be there for the people you love and care about, especially, and as long as they're still being there for you, making sure that the energy is being reciprocated. I'm using my Warrior by Juvia's Place palette, and I'm taking these two shades here. So they're like it's like a dark chocolate shade and then a brown shade. I'm just applying that onto my crease. And word of advice, if you have people in your life who have gotten upset with you for choosing you, let that person know and have that conversation. Be an adult, have that conversation. Hopefully that person can receive it in a good way, making sure you have that open communication. And a lot of times too, when you surround yourself with people who have things going on for themselves, it's a lot easier for people to understand. They're not so mean about you saying no. They're not so like, they don't take it to heart because they have a busy schedule themselves. And so I love that, you know, the friends that I surround myself with now have a busy schedule as well. Yeah, being okay with saying no and choosing yourself more. So that's a goal that I feel like everybody should start to implement in their life. Using foundation right now, and the foundation I'm using is Too Faced Born This Way. So since we are on the topic of goals, another goal that I have added to my list to stop getting frustrated with myself for not accomplishing a goal. And I say that because, you know, it's the new year. Everybody sets goals for the most part. Like the majority of people, they have their goals set. Sometimes certain goals you set for yourself, you expect to, you know, make them and accomplish them at a certain time, and if you don't, it's like you're a failure. And it's like, no, like that is okay, you know. And I know for me, I've always been very goal oriented. I always set goals for myself daily. I love setting daily goals because for me, it keeps me going. Being stuck in the same life routine can sometimes make you lack motivation. Like, I mean, life happens. You have to go to work to pay your bills. You have to, you know, if you're underage, you have to go to school. If you're in college, you got to make sure you do your homework, take your quizzes, test, study, whatever it is. You get stuck into the same old routine. And sometimes it's just like, I'm tired. Like, I don't want to do this anymore, you know? And not in the sense of like you don't love what you're doing, or maybe you don't love what you're doing. Or now it's like you gave up, or now it's like you're just unhappy. And so I know for me, setting just daily goals has really helped me, because even the smallest of goals, it's productivity. I'm a big productivity kind of person. If I don't feel like I'm being productive, I feel like I'm wasting the day. I have always been that kind of person that would get frustrated with myself if I didn't accomplish that goal. Or, you know, I decided to have a day where I rested. And I would kind of feel guilty for that. Like I would feel like why did I just waste a day? It's okay to have a rest day. It's okay to go from being, you know, very productive to, okay, you know what, today I'm just gonna chill. Today I'm not gonna put all this pressure on myself, because I feel like society today, especially on social media, they've made it seem like if you're not doing this, and this, you know, every single day, like you're a failure. If you aren't, you know, getting all this done in one day, you're a failure. It is okay that you did not complete your one goal that you decided to, you know, set for yourself. It's okay that in 30 days you didn't lose, you know, 15 pounds, you lost 10. It's okay, you're trying. I feel like the fact that as a human being, you getting up every day trying to do something is you being productive, is you accomplishing something. When you decide to just not do it, not try at all, you just give up, then it's like, okay, no, you are a failure now because you decide to give up on yourself when God has continuously given you an opportunity to try and try again. Does that make sense? For concealer, I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the shade Medium 10 Golden. But yeah, so I always try to remind myself, like, okay, it's okay that you didn't get this accomplished today. We can try again tomorrow. Instead of saying to myself, oh, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that? Like talking down on me. Because what did we just say earlier? Like you are the only person on the planet you talk to the most. Because, you know, you talk to yourself. I know for me, I talk to myself all the time. I'm literally looking in the mirror and it's like, I know I'm talking, but there's someone right here that's also talking. I literally talk to myself as if there's two people. Because I do that, I have to make sure what I'm saying to myself is positive, is good things, because you are what you think. And if you're constantly talking down on yourself, you're gonna be down. If you're constantly saying you can't do something, boom, you're not gonna do it, you know? So being more gentle with myself, and that's something I feel like that's a great goal to have for you, being more gentle with you and making sure that you are telling yourself, okay, you're encouraging yourself throughout the day, obviously, encouraging you to keep going and all that. But if you don't get certain things accomplished, saying to yourself, you know what, it's okay, we tried. Let's try again tomorrow. Not, well, you're dumb. You're a failure. Like, ugh, you know better. Instead of saying that, encourage yourself throughout the day as if you're another person. Because that's what good people do to other people. You know, I constantly encourage my friends, encourage people I care about to keep going. So why am I not doing that to myself? And I feel like we get caught up in that fantasy life of social media, because I know I do. Like, we're on social media all the time. We are in a social media kind of time. And you've seen all these different people, you know, living the luxury life. And you're just like, okay, I want to get there. I want to be there. And you set goals for yourself and then you don't accomplish them. And then it's like, ugh. But in reality, it's like those people who are successful, those people who, you know, are living their best lives have gone through struggle too. It's not all perfect. And even when you're there, it's still not all perfect. Like, you don't think Jeff Bezos goes through stuff? This man's a billionaire. He has so much, he's managing so many different things. I know before Amazon became Amazon, I don't know, people were looking at him crazy. Like, what are you doing? Like, you spend all this time working on this Amazon. Like, that's not gonna be nothing. But look at him now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he saw the vision. He just kept going. And I'm pretty sure there were times when he wanted to give up. I'm pretty sure there were times when Jeff Bezos was like, is this really gonna be a thing? Is this really gonna be successful? People go through struggle all the time. Just because they don't show it doesn't mean that it's not happening to them. And I feel like that's something that us as people should start doing. And I love that certain people are doing that. But like, showing the process, not just you at the finishing line. Here's how I got there. I went through the downing stages. I went through the failure. Like, it just makes you better. I'm using my loose powder by Maybelline Fit Me. It is in the shade light medium. As long as you see the vision, it doesn't matter. And so constantly reminding myself that, and constantly, you know, listening to motivational videos and things to keep me going, because even though I'm a motivated kind of person, I still have my days, and I like surrounding myself with motivated people because it helps me to keep going, and I like being that person for other people too. I always try to post at least one motivational or positive like message, quote on my Instagram, because you know, when you're trying to focus on having like a good positive mindset, I feel like, you know, us in our generation, we rely on social media a lot. Like we're constantly using social media. So the first thing a lot of people normally do is when they first wake up, they just get on their phones. And I am the kind of person where I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing for me, just because I've set my social media up where I'm following a lot of motivational things, positive pages, because I like waking up, getting on social media and scrolling through Instagram, and I love seeing those messages pop up. So if you're constantly going on social media and the first thing that you're seeing is people partying from the night before, so you're seeing their posts, or you know, some explicit, you know, posts that people are making, well, how about you start following more motivational pages, more pages where like when you first wake up, you see those kind of things. I'm just saying, like, that whole stigma of like, y'all being on social media too much, blah, 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 blah. I feel like, you know, in this day and age, social media, it has its pros and its cons, but people are making money on social media. There's a lot of good opportunities that happen on social media. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. Again, you are in control of what you see. You are in control of who you choose to follow. Like, it's not a bad thing. It can be a bad thing if, I mean, you choose to look at it that way, but I don't look at it that way. I think it's a good opportunity for just individuals. You learn a lot from social media. Like, I know a lot of people on TikTok. I've learned so many different things that we even learned in school, just like certain secrets, a lot of hacks. I love learning from other people, seeing people like market themselves and, you know, making money off social media, teaching people. I love that. I love that. So I see it as a positive more than a negative. Sorry, y'all, my camera had died. I went ahead and finished off my lashes, but I'm trying to remember what I was talking about. Gosh, COVID brain. I swear, guys, ever since I had COVID, you know, last year in the beginning of 2021, it's like I get this fog. Like, I just can't remember certain things. I'm just like, oh, what did I just say? I'm taking the dark brown shade in this Warrior by Juvia's Place palette, and I'm also applying that to the lower lash line, just a little bit in the corner area to kind of deepen this up a little bit. I'm really loving how my eyes have come out. I think it looks really cute, even though this isn't focused on the makeup. But I have like these new lashes that I tried out too. I think I got these when I got a wig. I just never got a chance to wear it. Cause, you know, y'all know me, I don't really like the super dramatic lashes because a lot of the times they're uncomfortable to wear. But these are pretty comfortable. I can do my hair too, but I'm not gonna do that on camera. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna do my hair off camera, then I'll come back and we'll finish off the lips once I'm changed and everything. Okay, so hair is done. Have my outfit on. Okay, so I don't know if I can really see it. I'm sorry. I'll insert a photo, like, cause I'm taking photos too. But I have on my bodysuit. I have on some regular high-waisted pants from Fashion Nova, and then the trench coat is from Pretty Little Thing. So I love it. And then for shoes, I'm just gonna put on some Uggs because it's cold. It's cold outside, y'all. It's cold in Georgia. It's cold. Now I need to do my lips. Y'all, I found my cork. So of course, to line my lips, I'm using Cork by MAC. I missed this. I have missed this. Then I'm gonna take True Story. I'm gonna take this Morphe matte lipstick in the shade True Story. It literally goes perfectly with cork. It just matches it. Cute. And then of course, I gotta have my gloss. So I have my Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Fenty Below. I'm doing all this and I gotta wear a mask. Like, ain't that the worst? Having to wear a mask with like your lips done, but I'm taking photos really quick, so. Yeah, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed today's video with me talking. Like I said, I'm trying to get out of my shell. So I enjoyed today's video. I feel like today came out really nice. Getting ready for my solo date night. Again, I really encourage you guys to take yourselves out on a date, treat yourself, even if you are in a relationship, single, married, whatever it is, don't forget to take care of you. And this is definitely no disrespect to your partner or whatever it is. No, because just like them, they need to do the same thing, have their solo days. Take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, don't forget, you are still you, no matter what role you play. Make sure that you are good, because if you're not good, you're not going to be good for anybody else. So it's 2022. I'm super excited. I really hope your 2022 is going well so far, and I hope that it continues to go well. I hope it goes well, even if it's starting off kind of rocky. Still have faith that whatever that you're going through, you're going to pull through and you're going to get through it. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, comment down below. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys want to see this year, because I'm excited. My birthday's next month. Hint, hint. And it's Valentine's Day next month too, so of course I'm going to come out with some more Valentine's Day looks. That's exciting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video.